Welcome to the Calyrex Game Corner's Pokemon D&D campaign, featuring Cindy, a young vagabond from the Hoenn region with pyromaniac tendencies, Gimli, a stocky, burly miner from Sinnoh looking for his lost son, Elodie, an enthusiastic foodie and baker from Kalos, and Schmidt, an enigmatic man from Johto with a duck. My name is Rich and I'm the Game Master, and this is Dunsparce and Drampa. Where last we left our esteemed and courageous adventurers, they had continued their spelunk into Granite Cave in search of treasures, some of monetary value and hopefully one of familial value, being Gimli's lost son, whose whereabouts were reported to be somewhere in this cave per Gimli's adventuring partner, Kanto Champion Red. Despite a variety of challenges before them, including a gain of Hungry Mawile, a collapsing stone floor, and a Ferrothorn who sneakily leech-seeded a few of the party members, the Quacko Packo escorted their ruined maniac friend Omari to a couple different gem deposits that he was successfully able to excavate. That being said, the Packo have a 20,000 Pokédollar debt owed to the Carpenter family, of which the Packo is still several $1,000s off from possessing, so it is currently unknown how close the Packo is to reaching that goal. Schmidt, Elodie, Gimli, Cindy, Omari, and various Pokemon are flung into the air as a racing Carkol charges into them. Everyone and their Pokemon, please make a DC 13 Dex save. For clarity, the Pokemon that were out of their Pokeballs in this moment were Cookie, Trevor, Gimli's Slowpoke Backpack, the Carbink in Cindy's arms, Cabbage, Walter, Quacko, and Omelette.
Cindy passed.
Nice.
So does that cover the Carbink in my arms?
Nope, Carbink rolls individually.
Neat. Okay.
Schmidt got 19.
Nice.
Is it Dex?
Quacko got
It is
20.
Dex. It is Dex.
And I guess I'm rolling for Omelette.
Yeah.
Cookie
Rolling for
also
omelets.
passed.
Nice.
Omelette got a 16.
Nice.
And Carbink got a 13 on the die.
Okay. Cool.
So
Yeah, both Gimli and Trevor pass.
Okay. Who's? I would assume Gimli would roll for Slowpoke. Probably.
Am I holding Slowpoke?
You're carrying him on your back.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
Yep.
you're right.
he was on
He was on Grape Juice, but Grape Juice got returned because Grape Juice was leech
Yeah,
seeded.
that's right, and I picked them up. I remember
yes.
now. Slowpoke passes as well.
Okay. Did anyone fail?
Cabbage failed.
Cabbage failed. Did we get Walter as well?
Oh, I have to roll for...
Yes, based on the last situation where you skateboarded down the sandy hill atop Walter. He is currently out.
Yes. Okay, Walter got a 9.
Okay, so we have a failure from Walter and Cabbage as
Yeah.
the Carkol charges into everyone and every Pokemon, for the most part, are able to steady themselves as hot coals kind of get flung around as the Carkol collides, but it does manage to topple Cabbage as well as Walter, and they both take a total of 33 points of fire-type damage as hot coals
Jesus Christ.
Youchie.
burn into their bodies. Ow, 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 ow. There's kind of a pleasant marshmallowy smell coming out of Cabbage, but it is not pleasant. As the Carkol whirs past you into a corridor that is at this point behind you, but was to your left as you descended the sandy hill. Everyone's a little shooken up, but Omari didn't get knocked over. Everyone seems to be doing okay. What is next for the Packo?
It was 33 points.
33. These are hot-ass coals and a strong-ass Pokemon. You know, we shouldn't move on, actually. Everyone who succeeded their dex check, actually, you are granted an opportunity attack or action as the Carkol whirs past you, if you so wish.
Do we care?
Ooh.
That's up to you. You don't have to care, but I'm offering it. You are entitled to it.
Oh, he's just zooming past us directly.
Well, he charges into you, and then he spins around, kind of, and then tries to zoom past you.
It's a very cartoony sound effect when he does it.
Yes, definitely.
Like,
Mm.
Exactly.
Is there like a smoke outline of where he was when he turned?
Mhm.
yes.
That's
Like,
awesome.
The odds that if
Nah,
I
he's
throw a
too cool,
Pokeball at him, that I catch him.
You can try it.
Yo.
Carkol
He's-
moment.
He's too cool, so I'm gonna let him.
He is
What's up?
fire.
He is fire.
Cindy and all these 3-stage
That's kind of
Pokemon.
pop.
What?
Go
It's
for
just
it.
like you got a lot of 3-stage. Yeah.
Cindy wants to
Go for
My
it.
scale,
starter's
baby.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do I have in the way of Pokeball? I have 4 Ultra Balls,
Those are pretty dang good.
and he's pretty strong.
Mm-hmm. He's middle
Obviously.
stage, but he's clearly powerful.
Yeah. Yeah, let's throw an Ultra Ball at him.
Sure.
What am I rolling?
You're gonna roll a Pokemon handling check. You should be proficient by default.
It's 23?
23.
22, 23?
That is very high.
17 plus 5.
Yeah, that's a good
22.
roll. On an Ultra Ball
Yes.
too. That
Yeah.
secret modifier I don't tell you that the Ultra Ball has. That's pretty good. As the Carkle charges away, Cindy sees one chance to perhaps capture a new party member. She grabs an Ultra Ball quickly out of her bag and chucks it, and it finds itself nestled into the cart that is Carkle's body as a sentient bucket of coal with wheels. It nestles itself right in there, and then the laser clicks. And this is, in fact, a critical capture as the ball wiggles once and it seals shut. And Cindy has caught a Carkle. That's pretty cool.
Ingration.
We got a wagon.
True, you got your wagon back.
Please, we have a wagon.
It's returned. Fantastic. We could take a moment to prepare a sheet if you so wish, or because I don't have one ready, or you can just kind of hold on to it. And there's also the fact of the matter that one of your Pokeballs is going to have to go away, and you're going to have to make a
Yes.
choice.
Do I have?
You definitely have Solely. You definitely have Cookie. And you should know who else you have. The other 3. You should have a party of 5.
Salazzle, right?
Izzy, yeah.
I have Izzy, Larvastar and Fang? Or do
Yes.
I have Jack?
You have Jack, not Fang.
Jack.
But you have Larvastar.
Not Fang.
Yes, that is your party currently.
Okay.
So all of Cindy's Pokeballs wiggle. Who's going to be? Or Carkle.
I feel like we need a wagon. Let's send Izzy back.
Okay.
So we have Jack, Larvastar, Cookie, Soli, and Carkle.
Do you feel like naming Carkle right now, or are you going to wait?
Oh, what gender's Carkle?
Let's find out. I will determine a gender ratio based on what the game actually has.
Yeah, between the actual generation.
Yeah. And then we will make it's 50-50. So roll any dice you want, and we will say, I forget what we usually do. We'll do evens female, odds male.
D4, yeah.
Okay. I got an even.
Okay. So female.
So it's a lady Carkle.
Lady Carkle. You want to name her, or you want to wait? I know
I
it's
really want to name her Basket. Because she's like a basket of hot coals.
Basket.
Basket the Carkle.
That's cute.
Get
I love it.
Basket.
That is very cute. So I guess you're going to keep Basket, and you're going to send Izzy back, correct?
Yes.
All right. Izzy's Pokeball gets tapped and whoop, zings into cyberspace. Congrats on your new party member.
Awesome.
Waiting.
Very good use of that one opportunity attack or opportunity action that you got. The cave gets it was a little loud and echoey for a second as there was the commotion of coals being kind of scattered all over the place. But it seems that some calm for the most part has restored. You can all hear in the distance kind of large monsters groaning, and once again, you heard it vaguely last time, but the sound of what sounds like a sharpening blade. This is all like below you. This is not necessarily like in your path or anything.
We need to find this Ferrothorn so we can kill it so it'll stop leech seeding our friends.
Perhaps.
Right? Was that the vibe?
Yeah. Can we perceive because we know where the seeds are in the back of his neck or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can we perceive any kind of energy coming off of it going in any specific direction?
Sure.
Or-
I think, yeah, you can give me either a nature or an arcana check if you want to try and determine where that is going.
17?
Okay, yeah. You can see that they are moving in the direction that the Carkle was, or I should specify, Basket, was trying to charge. It is to your left.
Okay.
Done.
We have a...
Go left.
Yep.
You have a direction? Perfect.
And it's
know
left.
in Breath of the Wild, whenever you're going through Kokiri Forest and you have a torch,
Uh-huh.
and the torch is glowing in a direction.
Yes.
That's the direction you're supposed to go.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing with this guy. We're just holding him out in front, and then we're just letting the leech seeds guide us on where we're supposed to go.
By this guy, do you mean Omari or do you mean Slowpoke?
Yes, Omari.
Okay. Yeah. Elodie gave him some HP, so he's doing okay. He feels a little groggy, but he's like, oh, did you actually pick him up?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, sure. Yeah, you pick him up. He says, "Oh, okay, here we go. Great." He's very amicable to you guys. He knows you're doing something responsible.
I love him. We're so doing something responsible.
I tried to have Cookie do cookie surgery last time.
Yeah, it was good intention. Yeah. If the Quacko Packo's in it for anything, it's being responsible. I can't say that without laughing. Yeah, so the Paco follows like the blooms of energy that appear from the seed in Omari's neck and just travel deeper into the cave. They kind of glow like fireflies, and they eventually disappear, but you're able to track them into a final corner. You enter a corner of the cave, you're surrounded by rocky walls to your sides and above you, and slightly to your right against the wall, there's a descending ladder deeper into darkness. To your left, there's a wooden door that seems to fit perfectly into the natural facade of the rock, and it is sealed from the outside with a wooden bar that it just seems to fit perfectly again into the rock face of the wall here on the left. And written on this plank that is being used to hold the door shut are the words NOPE.
The words NOPE?
Sorry, the letters NOPE, the word nope.
Well, obviously that means yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That
what
sounds
what
like
are
an
what are
invitation.
the vibes from the
Where are the fireflies leading us?
yes.
It's tough to discern. I'm going to need another nature or arcana check.
Do I need to make it, or are we all?
It has
making
to
by
be
this
someone
point?
else.
Someone else. Okay.
else.
My nature is +6.
Okay.
Yeah, you should make
That's
that check.
absurd.
11
Okay.
with my +6.
You know for sure you're heading in the right direction, and it changes like where it's going, but because this door is closed and the natural pulse of the leech seed dissipates in such a way that's like very rhythmic, you can't tell which part of these crossroads that the leech seed is going. But you know you're going, one of these ways is definitely the right way.
All right, are we splitting the party or are we picking one?
That sounds like an awful idea.
Yeah, splitting party's never good.
Especially with Ferrothorn on the loose.
It's funny in a city. It's not funny in a dungeon.
In a cave.
Yeah.
But also, like, if Ferrothorn went through the door, would he shut it behind him?
He does have tentacle arms.
But then who wrote nope? Like, you'd have to shut it from this side. Because, like, the
I
bar
think
in
the
front of
nope
him.
Oh.
was here before.
Yeah, so, like, he didn't... That's what I'm saying. Like, Ferrothorn didn't, like, do that.
He didn't write the words nope. Yeah, I don't think so either.
You never know.
Because, again, he would have had to be on the
You
outside.
never know.
Ferrothorn could be literate.
Can I
Yeah, how
knock on
dare
the
you.
door?
Yeah, you
no,
can
but
knock.
if he's literate, he's gonna
Okay.
burn. That's gonna suck.
I knock on the door.
Got him.
Okay, what rhythm do you knock?
Shave and a haircut.
That's a funny way to describe the rhythm.
I'm unfamiliar
That's
with
what
that
it's
one.
called, right?
I don't know.
I've
But
never heard
I
that
am
term,
also
man.
unfamiliar
it's
with
the
this.
classic knock rhythm. Got. Shaving a haircut. It's like the rhythm
Yeah,
that you
that's
say
what it's
shaving a
called.
haircut. Yeah.
I never knew that.
Oh,
I always throw 2 on the end of it. It's like
Yeah.
that.
5
Yeah.
pence or whatever is like the follow up for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What the fuck? I've
Okay.
never
I'm
heard of this
learning
before in my
so
life.
much.
Yeah.
So I do that.
Cindy knocks on the wood door that is inside the cave. Roll a perception check.
12.
12. That is just barely good enough to make out a strange sound. That sounds almost, you can't tell for sure, but behind this door is what seems to be the sound of a man who is crying.
I think there's someone crying behind this door.
Oh no.
Ferrothorn
I mean,
using fake tears. Kick it in.
I'm all for it.
Okay.
I'm wearing fake tears.
I don't think so, but
I'm gonna look it up.
What's the plan, gamers?
Okay, I can have Basket, like, just incinerate the door.
I love Cindy solutions, dude. That's so sick.
Just blow it up, dude.
set it on fire.
You know, it's not like
Just
doors
get
have a
rid of it.
function. Just burn it.
Yeah, just go through the door with fire.
Just remove the door.
You're welcome to do that if you so wish.
Does anybody want to actually, like, open the door?
No, I think this is funny. I think you should do it.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Look
send
at
out
the-
Basket.
Look at the character development of the
It's
Paco.
gonna be such a bad idea, but you know what? Let's just see what happens.
No,
It's just, we don't have the energy to come up with anything else because we know the door
Yeah,
is going
I
to
was
be
like, we
some
could just
puzzle.
open the door, but like,
And
you
it's
know,
like, I don't want to do a puzzle right now. Just blow it up.
Okay. Yeah. Fucking blow it up.
I
Roll.
send out Basket.
Yeah. You can send out Basket. You want Basket just fling coals at it?
And fire, like, whatever.
Yeah. Using
Whatever will burn it down. Yeah.
using a fire attack of sorts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think there's any rolls necessary here. It'd be funny to have to have you roll.
I rolled a 17 just on the die.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I just want to see how well it was going to burn no matter what. But yeah, Basket flings her coals into the wooden door and it just kind of immediately incinerates. These coals are hot and it's just immediately in a puff of smoke. You see in front of you is a chamber that is distinctly more dark than the rest of the cave. You can't see all the way to the end of it, but it seems like that this is an enclosed room. And in the back left corner, you do see the figure of what seems to be a person, and they are audibly making a sound.
Do they have any response to the blow-up situation of their door?
Roll a perception.
It's not investigation. It's just perception, right? Yeah. So it's just...
Yeah, you're trying to notice something. You're not looking at anything in particular.
It is a 12. Yeah.
It's a 12. If there was a reaction from this person, you didn't catch it. They are still, in fact, crying in the corner, and they have not turned their attention to you.
Hey, are you okay?
Elodie says, hey, are you okay? Does Cindy say anything?
Hey, buddy.
Okay. They're making a roll. They turn their face like a little bit where you don't get to see any of their like features really, but then they turn around and they keep crying. They're sitting on the ground with their back towards you.
I'm getting no red flags from this.
Huh?
Okay.
What was the question?
There's no red flags.
How tall is the figure?
They seem to be like a average to maybe like slightly taller than average male. You can't totally tell because they're sitting. They're wearing...
Isn't Gimli like taller than average?
Yep.
They are wearing kind of like dirty looking disheveled clothing. And their hair looks like maybe a little long, but you don't get to see their face or anything. And it's like weirdly dark in here. It's like darker than the rest of the cave.
Do we have light?
Cookie has light also. Like, how lit are Carcoal's coals?
Can we light?
Carcoal's coals are not very lit. Like they glow red like immediately around them, but they hardly illuminate 5 feet if even. It's more like a few inches.
Okay, so like throwing a coal close to the person to light them up would not be.
Throw a hot coal at them.
No, not at them, just next to them.
Dude, I love Cindy. She's so great.
I'm down to throw it at him. Yeah.
Okay, how about I walk in with Cookie in front of me, but like Cookie in front to give more light, but then me
Behind
also
Cookie?
there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you can do that. It seems like this figure is a good, even classic D&D measurement of 30 feet away. You're going to march in with Cookie?
Sure.
Okay.
And Basket behind me. We're just chugga-chugga-ing into this chamber.
Okay, a little chugga-chugga lane. One more perception from Cindy.
Dirty 20.
That's pretty good. As you enter, it's still no response. The man just crying. You see that Cookie's glow as you get about halfway to this man in the corner. Just is less bright. As you walk in, going from like, illuminating a solid like 15-foot range, it's now like just hardly illuminating like 5 feet off of Cookie as you get closer. Is anyone else following Cindy in here?
Yeah,
Nope.
I'll follow.
Yeah,
So-
I'll go in.
Okay. And that was a no.
God
from Schmidt?
damn it. I guess I have to now.
Okay. You all just gonna get all close and approach?
With this information, I turn to the party and I say, this isn't your average darkness. This is advanced darkness.
Advanced darkness.
That's so sick. Are you just communicating that to like the party, or are you kind of just saying that out loud?
I'm saying this to the party to communicate that it's like advanced darkness.
Got it. Yeah, got it.
Like the dark is darker than normal dark.
Mhm.
It was a lot more eloquent than I would have said it otherwise, so that's why I said that.
No, I love that. That's
Dark is
awesome.
more dark than normal dark.
Yeah, you're all in this room. The door is gone, and there's this man in the corner, and he seems to have not interacted with you at all, but he is still crying.
May I ask a question?
Sure.
How does blind sight work?
Blind sight allows you to see when it's completely dark.
Can I blind sight this man?
With who? Avec qui?
Walter.
Walter gets blind sight. Yes.
Yeah.
Walter is capable of doing such a thing. He does make a roll, but again, to get a proper like chain of command, or like not chain of command, to interpret it, Schmidt will have to interpret it, or he can send it through Quacko and then interpret Quacko's quack.
Okay. Let's do it.
I
Okay.
love the Quacko telephone.
Yeah, it's
So we can do investigation or perception for Walter.
16.
Okay. Walter takes a good look with his funny horizontal eyes, and then he turns to Schmidt and is awaiting if he will communicate this through Quacko or through just directly to Schmidt?
Yeah. We'll do the Quackophone.
Okay, Quackophone. Give me whatever skill Quacko's going to use to interpret. And then
What does Quacko have?
Or should you do a partner roll?
you can do that too, yeah.
A teamwork roll.
That's fun. Walter and Quacko aren't the closest, so I would give you a D6. A D6 is fair. They've spent some time together. If you want to do a partner roll.
I just got 2 3s. So.
Oh, okay. Perfect comprehension. Do you wish to do a partner roll with Quacko, or do you want to make a Pokemon handling check?
Let's make a Pokemon handling check. That'd probably go better.
Okay.
I am proficient. That's a 16.
16. That's pretty
Am I
damn
adding
good.
that right? So it with the proficiency modifier, is it like proficiency modifier and the wisdom modifier,
Correct.
or it's replacing?
It's both.
Okay, then it is 16.
Okay, pretty good. Walter turns and makes some chitters to Quacko. Quacko nods, turns to Schmidt and goes, quack. And Schmidt says, yes. He doesn't say that, but mentally he understands.
He's probably like got his like hand on his chin and he's like, I understand.
Yeah. No, he gets a pretty basic description. This is like, a human man. He has characteristics that are like kind of signature for being from a certain region, but he can't really tell what region that is. He has disheveled hair, dirty clothes. It looks like he might be like kind of cut up. He might have some scars. He just is generally dirty, and he's very sad. And he's sitting in the corner.
That ain't give me anything. Okay.
Hey, Guy, you want to come with us?
You hear the sniffling kind of stop for a moment. And then, again, a little side preview of the face, a little profile, kind of just a dirty face with maybe like some blood. And turns, and you see one eye kind of look at you, and then it turns back, and the man continues to cry in the corner.
I think we're just going to have to take him.
Yeah, oi, mate, you you stuck? I can help you out.
Do you go to help him out?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Gimli will approach this man to like lift him up or whatever. Do you like assess him or look at his face or do anything?
Yeah, I'll assess him. Like,
Okay.
Perception type of deal. Or...
Sure. Yeah. Just give me a roll.
I'll send Cookie up too to provide. I know it's like less light because it's advanced dark, but like,
Sure. Yeah.
more light's better than no light.
Yeah.
18.
18. Okay. That's pretty damn good. What does Cookie, or Cookie's just aiding that, right? Cookie's not doing a roll or anything.
No, Cookie's just is light.
Okay. Cool. Gimli goes over to assist this poor man who's clearly having a really bad time. And Cookie goes up close to help illuminate. As Cookie gets like right next to this guy, Cookie's light becomes almost non-existent. Gimli goes to help this man up, looks at his face, and he sees his son, Gimli.
Oh, this is my boy.
Oh my god.
Gimli makes eye contact with Gimli, and his eyes kind of water for a moment. And then he hisses. And he stands up and shapeshifts into a bipedal fox creature and slashes in Gimli's chest, rolling
Bastard.
24 to hit.
Yeah, that is.
All right,
Shit.
dealing 52 points of slashing damage as Gimli gets cut. A Zoroark stands before you and lets out a roar as the room is engulfed in complete darkness, and a shadowy mass blocks the exit. You may roll initiative.
Oi, bastard!
I knew it.
How could
Jimmy
do this?
But listen.
I knew it.
That means Gimli was here
Yes.
because he's mimicking somebody he saw.
Right.
So that's good news.
It's in his
Is
This
it?
is great.
This is so good.
I'm so happy.
The
Basically
fox
found
creature's already
Gimli,
eaten Schmidt,
guys.
and it's like, this is good news.
We
Yeah, this is
basically found Gimli, guys.
We just have to capture the Zorak and turn him and make him imitate Gimli all the time.
Like Zoe.
my boy.
Nothing can go wrong.
It turns out I'm actually suffering from major psychosis, and my son is transformed Zoroark.
It's been a Zoroark the whole time.
Yeah. My wife's not real either. Yeah, it's all made up.
What's initiative
Schmidt
based
isn't
on?
real.
Dexterity.
Is it based on Dex?
Yes.
Just a group psychosis.
Cool. I got a 4 for initiative.
Okay.
I got a 6.
I also got a 6.
Who has the higher
Oh,
dex?
14.
Definitely Elodie.
Most likely, yes.
Good old 19 for Zoroark. You all have seen a Zoroark before because you met Zoe at the start of your adventure. This Zoroark doesn't really look the same general body layout, but its features that you saw before Cookie became completely dark were mostly primarily black and red features.
It's not Zoe. Sick.
Okay, shall we begin? We got a sneak attack off there. But Zoroark does have a feature where he can attack multiple times per round. So let's get that going, shall we? Shall we make that happen? He's going to indiscriminately Night Slash. Yes?
We ran through the Gyarados and Richie was like, I'm going to make encounters harder now.
Well, Gyarados is doing multiple attacks too.
I don't know.
He didn't do it in complete darkness though, which is not great. Rolling to hit on looks like Cookie. 19 to hit. That should hit, yeah?
Yes, that hits.
Okay. Bit of a low roll, doing 28 dark type damage.
Does Cookie have like gooey or something?
Cookie does have an ability that does something, right?
Magma Goo.
Can you read it?
When this Pokemon is hit with a melee attack, roll a d4. On a 3 or 4, the attacker's movement speed is halved, and the AC is dropped by 2 for a minute.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That's an all contact.
Yeah, it is.
What was the first part? Sorry.
That's a 3. When Cookie is attacked by a melee attack.
Sorry, not the part before the AC drop.
The attacker's movement speed is halved.
Oh, that's huge. Okay.
And I got a 3, so it did proc.
Okay,
so.
Yeah, that's fantastic. You see that as this Zoroark claws into Cookie's body and leaves like a visible cut, magma kind of splashes out onto Zoroark, and it goes dark pretty quickly, but you hear like a meow, and it clearly did not enjoy that. And despite being in total darkness, you will have an easier time hitting it, and it is also quite a bit slower at this moment. As part of these extra attacks, we'll give Cookie an attack of opportunity at disadvantage. And we should give Gimli one too, actually. Literally Gimli, not one of his Pokemon.
Yes, I'm gonna punch this stupid thing in the face.
Yeah. You're both welcome to roll at disadvantage.
Oh, hell yeah.
What'd you get?
My low roll was a 15, so I got a dirty 20.
Okay. And the Cookie gets the AC drop a bonus. Gimli does not. But I guess you have to decide what you want.
Everybody does?
No, everybody does. It's just chronologically, the magma goo hadn't happened until...
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
I guess
I'm just trying to decide what I want to do, because like if I do Draco Meteor, that's not friendly
that's a
fire.
Pretty bad idea. Yeah. But you're
I'm
welcome to
just
do
gonna
it.
Counterpunch. I feel like I would have actually tried to catch the claw when he swung at me, but since he's already like moving and attacking, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
For the lack of
Okay,
flavor.
we'll
So I'm
do
just gonna try to punch him back.
Okay.
fire punch.
Sure.
with
Roll a disadvantage. Yep.
I'm guessing a 12 doesn't hit.
AC drop is by 2, correct?
Mm-hmm.
12 does not hit. I am so sorry. We'll swing that punch though. What's Gimli's punch damage?
I don't know. We don't have punch damage
Well,
established.
That's why we're gonna figure it out.
Improvised attack, baby.
What's your strength score?
20.
20. We'll do. And what's your level?
11.
Okay. And this fucker like impersonated your son and then hurt you really bad. So let's say like, I don't know, like how for this particular attack, let's do 5d10.
Jeez.
Just really fucking get him.
34 damage.
Nice. Love to see it.
Whopped him.
Yeah. Just like right in the fox face or where. Yeah.
Nice.
You feel as you punch into his mouth that he has like razor sharp teeth. Pretty frightening. Unfortunately, Cookie swings a fire punch, and as the fire illuminates, it like is almost immediately extinguished just by shadowy darkness. No actual snuffing. Like you can feel the heat of it, but it offers no light. And Zoroark, that would be its third attack this turn, so it is going to move to a space that you cannot passively identify, and then it's going to be Schmidt's turn.
Move to a space I cannot passively identify.
Yes. There are certain things you can do to like, you can use an action to help the party. You can come up with your own flavor to like facilitate this combat, but there are also certain Pokemon skills that will not suffer a penalty for not being able to see the target. You are welcome. If you want, we could also come back to you if you want to think about it more.
I have ideas. I just don't think they're good ideas.
Okay.
I incinerated the door.
True.
You can only go up from here. Also, can't Dunsparce see in the dark or whatever?
Blind sight, yes. It also has tremor sense. So could I like sense it moving around?
Are you asking on Walter's behalf?
Yeah.
Yeah. While Schmidt cannot, Walter does not suffer any penalty in this environment. He can clearly see Zoroark at all times.
Interesting. Okay. So that does make this idea a little bit better. I want Walter to dig a hole underground.
Okay.
And Schmidt and Quacko are going to also jump in the hole.
Oh, sick. Okay. Yeah, what's Walter's burrow speed?
Walk is 30, swim is 30, fly is 5.
Okay, it should just match your walk probably.
Walk then 30, yeah.
Yeah. So so you can expend that 30 feet you'll dig a 5-foot hole naturally. You can expend it in width or in length and in any direction underground. We don't have a map, but you can describe it if you so wish.
Yeah. I kind of want to just chill like 5 feet underground because I want to be in a position to like maybe like hold the rest of my actions and then just set up an ambush for whenever it does move. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can absolutely do that. So we'll count one of your action economy to be Walter. He's burrowing, but it's for a task, so we will treat that as an action. He's not just moving; it's like for because like the tunnel can't collapse on itself because you need to be in it. So that's one of your actions. You can jump in you can move in with Schmidt and Quacko, and then you have an additional action if you so wish. Or you can just like prep. You can always do a thing where like I will do this when blank is also something that you're able to do.
Just when Zoroark gets melee range of Schmidt, I want to jump out of the hole and attack it.
Okay. With Quacko?
Or Schmidt.
Either. You can decide at the time. You're both in the hole. So what this means is that from now until your next turn in initiative, you can fire that off like as a reaction when the conditions are met.
Cool.
Elodie, it's your turn.
Cool beans. I would like to have Cabbage use Dazzling Gleam. Now, do I have any sense of where this Zoroark is that I can try and figure out?
You may use a skill of your choice at disadvantage, probably, to try and determine that as an action.
Okay.
It seems that like once there's no light, it is like almost impossible to discern unless you have a special ability that lets you find out where it is. It moves silently.
Fair.
Oh, and for clarity, actually, I should have rolled him in. Omari is here with an initiative of 2 as well.
Omari. I would also... Actually, I guess maybe I can do this first. So I would like to bring out Aubergine because she has dark vision, but I don't know if I have the action economy to bring her out and then have her like use her dark vision to guide Cabbage's attack.
You would not be able to. You could have Aubergine attack. You could send her out and have her attack immediately.
Oh, I could do that. That is true.
You could, and this might be a little too metagamey, could have Cabbage just fire off a blind Dazzling Gleam, send off Aubergine, and then Aubergine copy it into the right direction.
Right. I mean, that is the plan. I don't think I can do anything with Aubergine and Cabbage this turn.
Oh, is that not? Okay.
Right.
If you want to send out Aubergine, that will consume 1 action.
Right.
One
That's
of your
what
2.
I thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
You could overclock and go into 3 actions, but your last action is going to be far less likely.
You know what? I think I will just go with firing off a wild Dazzling Gleam with Cabbage.
Okay.
Would that theoretically light view for others?
Perhaps.
Maybe?
We will find out, won't we? Is the intention to do damage or is the intention to bring light?
I'll say with this one, I will intend to bring light.
Okay, very good. In that case, you will roll me a performance check.
Oh my. 27?
Yeah, that is quite successful. Cabbage fires off a Dazzling Gleam, and there is low light in a circle around the party. We have Schmidt, Elodie, Cindy, or I guess, well, Schmidt is in the hole, but he's like kind of illuminated. Basically all the party members, including Omari, are in like a 15-foot circle that is illuminated, where if Zoroark enters this range, it will be seen. Again, the sphere, or like semi-sphere, I guess it's a half circle of light around the party. It's like there's an immediate cutoff, like boom. Like once it's 15 feet, you can't see anything, and you do not currently see where Zoroark is, but you are in a bubble that you can see. And Cabbage with that roll can hold that until the start of your next turn.
Cool. Can then I have Aubergine out, and then I won't do anything with her now, but I would just like to say it now in case I forget that I would like to activate Prankster at the top of the next round.
Okay. So you're going to send her out, and then you will be prankstering at some point.
Yes.
Okay, understood. That's great. Anything else for Elodie?
No, that'll be it for now.
Okay. Gimli, what are you going to do?
Mm-hmm.
You have to admit that this goes for everyone, that you couldn't really see what Schmidt was doing, but now that it's lit up, it like is kind of funny because he's in a hole with Quacko and Walter.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm gonna trigger Mountain's Call with Trevor.
Okay, please describe it.
So Mountain's Call, as a free action, the user roars and compels all hostile creatures within 60 feet to make a DC 18 strength save. On failure, they are taunted. On the next initiative, they may take no other actions, but moving towards or attacking the user. If those compelled to attack do so with a melee attack, they suffer damage.
Fantastic. Yeah. Rolling a strength check. It is a 7.
Oh, yes. He is taunted. Okay.
Excellent.
Great.
You get the
so
sense that
with
it was
my-
successful. Like you just kind of feel like
I'll find, like,
in
we'll
the
see what
darkness.
happens.
Yeah.
So I am going to then, with the taunt being successful, I'm going to trigger Iron Defense and Harden.
Fantastic.
Harden is a bonus action.
And
Yeah.
what do those do in combination?
Iron Defense is my regular action. For the turn, I get +6 to my AC and
Mhm.
resistant to all damage. If normally vulnerable, take neutral damage.
Great.
And then Harden reduces any damage taken by 1d8 +3 until next turn.
Yes, this is what the Trevor is all about.
Yeah,
This is
this
sick.
is the bill, baby.
Let's go. Anything else for Ghibli?
I think we're good.
Okay. That's crazy. That's a free action, but you only get 1 per long rest, right?
Yeah, I get 1 per long.
Okay,
rest,
that's
so.
fair. That's valid.
Yeah, we've been sitting on that for quite a few episodes now.
Yeah. No, that's balanced. Okay, Cindy, you're up.
So I assume Basket is pretty adept to cave darkness.
Perhaps more so than your other Pokemon. There's a chance.
So does Basket have a sense of where Zoroark is?
Let me think
Like,
about
would
it.
attacky tax be good?
I think, just based on being a minecart, that Carkol would have a tremor sense of 40 feet.
So if I attack with Basket, it would just know where to hit.
If Zoroark... Yeah. Because this is a stone, like, box, basically. And,
Mhm.
if Zoroark is in any location, so you just don't get to actually see it, but you do know where it is. Or not you, but Carkol. Basket knows where it is.
Basket. Sick. I'm just going to say Basket, like, hit him. Hit him hard.
So we can flavor that, just for now, we will flavor that you have a melee and a ranged fire attack, and a melee and a ranged rock attack.
My inclination is fire, but I'm bad at type advantages and disadvantages.
They're both neutral.
Okay. Sick. Excellent. Thank you.
Mhm.
Ranged fire.
Okay.
Eating some hot coals.
Yeah. Roll, or I guess they're going to make a save, and they're not going to have any bonuses here.
With a AC of 2 less. But I guess
It
that
wouldn't affect the save.
AC.
Yeah, it wouldn't.
Okay.
Yes, they will fail by a little bit for this ranged fire attack. You may roll 2d8 plus 6 fire damage.
7 plus 6 is 13.
Okay, that's reasonable damage, especially considering there's no penalty to hit it. Yeah, Zoroark, you see Carkol launch a fire type attack out of its mouth, out of its coals, into the darkness at a location that is towards the back right corner, and you hear like a yowl, like wow, and then just nothing. And again, as the fire extends out of your dazzled circle, your dazzling gleamed circle, it just disappears. But it seems it is connected.
We have a direction.
Mm-hmm. Anything else for Cindy? That was one action.
Can I have Cookie do a dragon breath in the same direction of Basket's fire?
Yes, you absolutely may. What's the DC
So
on
it's
that?
a 30-foot cone, a deck save against a DC 17.
Okay, rolling. Oh, natural 20. It will not take damage.
Well,
A
okay.
dragon breath fires off, and it seems like this creature is one with the darkness, and they are incredibly fast. They have somehow evaded the attack. Any bonus actions for Cindy?
I think that's it.
Okay. It is Omari's turn. Omari's gonna say, "Oh gosh, this is really scary. This is the kind of the time when I need my friend." And he says, "Pinchy, it's all on you." And he holds out like a sandy Pokeball, and out comes like a small, tiny little antlion creature. It looks like a bug. It's like a little orange monster. It's really, really short, really close to the ground, but it has a massive face and mouth with jagged teeth and like cute starry eyes. And it looks up at Omari and it looks scared. And Omari says, "You got this, little guy." And the little creature goes, "Meh, meh, meh, meh," and it chomps its teeth, but it doesn't actually do anything. We are at the bottom of initiative. I would like to offer Schmidt the chance, not really Schmidt, but Quacko the chance to have Omelet use metronome if you wish.
Yeah, let's fucking do it.
Okay. Roll a metronome for Omelet, who I'm assuming is in the hole or next to the hole, probably.
Probably in the hole with us.
Okay, great. Yeah,
I don't think I would leave Omelet out of the hole.
yeah. I'd imagine Omelet is always with Quacko. This could be very bad. I hope you realize.
Yeah,
we need to get Echo like a baby carrier for Omelet to
Yeah.
just like wear.
Yeah.
No, this is like peak Schmidt gambling addiction. This is I'm always gonna roll this. I used Healing Wish.
Wow. Great. Allow me to dig through my notes. I have some moves set up, and I believe I have that one. Yeah. It does exactly what Healing Wish does in the game, basically. Omelet, tragically, will sacrifice all of their HP and will faint.
Oh
But-
god.
Omelet looks up at the sky, that you're in a dark cave, so you don't really look up at the sky, and sheds a tear, and then just collapses. However,
God.
I want to have it be a random target. Yeah, you know what? I can just kind of lay out this initiative order and then add extra spots. Yeah, roll a d20 and see who gets healed. Also, how much HP does Omelet have?
Omelet has 42 HP.
That's kind of a lot. Okay, yeah. Roll a
I
d20.
rolled a 6.
6.
Yeah, that's like way more than I expected.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Omelet doesn't have a Pokeball.
Omelet does not have a Pokeball. That's correct.
Almost just snoozing.
Yeah, Omelet is unconscious. This heal lands on Cabbage. Does Cabbage have any missing HP?
Cabbage does, yes.
Okay, how much does... So Cabbage heals 42. Does that get you to max?
Yeah. Yes.
Does it give you over max?
Yes.
Let's add some temporary HP because they're both fairy types. So whatever
Cool.
extra you have is going to be temporary HP.
Okay.
Cool.
You know how Schmidt was holding his action?
Yeah.
Can I use the held action to throw a Pokeball at Omelet?
Yeah, you can just kind of tap it at Omelet. Omelet has no HP, and
Well,
in this world
yeah,
we've been
he's
operating
unconscious.
under the canon that a
Oh,
Pokemon
true.
must be conscious to be captured.
Okay.
Can't Cabbage
Uh,
give
Cabbage,
some
yeah,
HP?
Cabbage can transfer it back.
or
Cabbage will
some
just
of it.
return the
That's-
transaction next turn.
Okay. So, shit. Omelet's in the hole. I think we're okay.
Omelet in the hole.
Schmidt is just extra protective of Omelet this turn.
Omelet's dead
Omelet
in the hole. Oh god, very funny. Yeah, no death saves this turn, but if nothing is done next turn, we will start death saves.
Oh god.
Don't you love metronome? That's great.
Kill the baby.
Yeah, just get the baby out of here.
Just kill it. Who cares?
Kill the baby.
We- Yes, you have a thing?
I was gonna say, are we back at the top of initiative?
Yes, it's Zoroark's turn, but were you going to say something? Oh, yes.
Can I
No,
prankster?
it is Prankster. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely.
Cool. I'm gonna have Aubergine go for an assist on Cabbage.
Assist. Please tell me what assist does. Or tell the listeners, but
Or
tell
do
me.
I want to do that? I lied.
Okay.
I wanted
Don't
to. I
tell
want
us
to
anything.
copycat
You want to copycat.
the Dazzling Gleam that she did.
Great. Yeah, you may do that. I need to look at what Aubergine's stats are for using their own Dazzling Gleam. One moment.
Do I have this written? No, I don't.
So when Aubergine uses Dazzling Gleam, it's a DC 14 check, and it deals 2d8 plus 3 fairy damage. So I will have Zoroark 2d8 plus 3.
Okay.
And
thank
you're using it for damage, not illumination, correct?
Yeah, at this point, using damage.
Okay.
Correct.
Great. Rolling a save, they get a natural 13, so they will in fact pass.
You said it was DC 14?
13. Oh, for they get a natural 13. So let me check what their.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
Gotcha.
it's a charisma attack, right?
Let me double check. I should be. Yes.
Well, the Zoroark is strangely charismatic. So
Understandable.
it passes by 1.
I mean, it's deception is like charisma. So. Understandable.
Yeah.
Have a nice day.
Okay, great. It was a good effort. It was cool watching Aubergine kind of look at Cabbage and go meow and do a backflip and then fire off Dazzling Gleam. But again, this creature is just shrouded in darkness. That brings us to the top of initiative. Zoroark has been mountain called, and it will spend its whole turn doing nothing but attacking Trevor. It does get 3 attacks. It immediately charges into the illuminated area that you are in and throws 3 Night Slashes at Trevor. Night Slash number 1. That's a 17.
That does not hit.
Night Slash number 2 is a 10. Night Slash, wow. Night Slash number 3 is an 11. I don't think Zoroark was going to hit anyways. Those were very terrible rolls. As Zoroark, just with rage in its eyes, this is the first time you see it like fully clearly. It is definitely a monster. It looks like pretty big. It has scars all over its body and its face. Some of its front teeth like jut out of its maw, and it just snarls as it slashes repeatedly into Trevor's facade over and over and over again, dealing absolutely no damage. And
it does take damage each time it hits me.
yes, how much does it take?
That's what I'm checking.
Does it need to connect with the armor class, or is it just if an attack is made?
I believe it's an attack. I'm going to read it though real quick just to make sure.
And also, while it's wailing on Trevor, I would like to use my action to take an attack of opportunity.
Oh, the one that you...
on its back. Yeah, that I was holding.
Yes, that's fair. Yeah, it's in range that you could do that for sure.
Is compelled if the user is compelled to attack with a melee attack. They
Okay,
suffer
yeah, that's what
damage.
it's done. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. So they suffered the user. So my level, D4.
Oh, that's a lot of D4. Holy shit.
Yeah, per hit. Yeah.
Yikes. You're gonna have to tell me that total before you roll it.
Yeah, I got it. I'm just gonna throw out 30 D4s.
That's so cool. Fuck.
Yeah. 68 points of typeless damage.
Wow, that's so cool. I love Trevor. Holy shit, I love seeing him pop off.
That's very cool.
Yeah, as Zoroark is already kind of cut and bloodied, and it continues smashing into Trevor, and Trevor is just stalwart, takes absolutely no damage. Zoroark's claws get like ground down, and its hands get all torn up, and it's got blood all over it, and it looks like it's not happy. Furthermore, it is in this illuminated area, and it will not move away until the next time that it can act. So it's pretty fearsome looking, pretty scary, but it looks pretty hurt, all things considered. But it also looks very powerful. That's it for Zoroark.
Oh, do I get my attack?
Yes. Please give me your attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Or it's
I'm
more
just
your
gonna-
prepared action, really.
Prepared action? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna... I only get one, right?
You get one, because you used your
Yeah.
other one to dig the hole.
Yep. I'm gonna slash with Quacko.
Okay. Considering the circumstances, you should have advantage, because you're kind of... It's a tactical advantage, because it's focus. You're kind of flanking.
So I get a crit?
Yeah.
Is what you're telling me?
Yeah,
Okay.
that is what I'm telling you.
Remind me of crits. It's just double the dice.
No. It is you add the maximum damage to a regular roll.
Add the maximum damage. To
Maximum
regular
dice
roll.
damage. We're taking out the attack bonus. Whatever the total of the dice is,
So-
and then roll on top of that.
2d12, 24, plus 11. And then, so 35, and I just roll on top of that.
Yep.
57 points of normal type damage.
That's so cool. I love seeing the party members like doing what they're designed to do. It is so neat. Yeah. Another huge hit as Quacko leaps out of the hole and lets out a triumphant quack and smacks directly into Zoroark for a critical hit while it is still enraged with Trevor. Really fantastic stuff. It seems like it's a little worn out, breathing heavily, but it's still got some fight left in it. Schmidt, is now your actual turn.
It's not my actual turn. Okay. I'm going to... I have one last revive.
Okay.
I'm going to use that on Omelet.
Okay. You can either take half HP or you can roll the level worth of D8.
Take the half HP.
Okay. You immediately revive Omelet to half HP as their eyes kind of open up and they're still a little teary, but they're happy to see you, but they're more happy to look over your shoulder and see Quacko smacking Zoroark.
Okay. That's Schmidt's action. Zoroark has sunk back into the darkness, right? We can't
No.
see it.
It is stuck in the
No?
illumination till its next turn.
Ooh. Baby. Okay.
Well, until Elodie's turn starts, then you get complete darkness again because the Dazzling Gleam will wear off.
I want to try something a little weird.
Okay.
And you can tell me if it's going to work or not.
Sure.
I want to have Walter dig a hole under the Zoroark and then have the Zoroark just fall in the hole.
Yeah, you can totally do that. I mean, it's going to take a roll, but you can absolutely do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
I will request either a dexterity check with a DC of 15 or for Zoroark to make a dexterity save with the same DC. Up to you. It's more fun if you roll, but if you think you have better odds making Zoroark save it, then that is your call.
I think I have better odds if I roll it.
Okay. Make a DC 15 dex check to get Zoroark to fall in the hole.
That's a natural 20.
Yeah, that's a critical hit.
Yes.
How deep is this hole? If you have 30 feet of movement and you're already, we'll say 5 feet underground, do you make how deep do you make this hole basically?
How tall is Zoroark?
This one is particularly big. It's about 6 feet tall.
6 feet.
Maybe a little bit taller.
I want to make it like, I don't know, maybe 10 feet, if that's possible.
Okay, sure.
Like just enough to where like it would have to take a turn economy to climb out, you know?
Yeah, sure. I'm going to have it make a save actually for this moment. Yep, and it failed as I suspected. Please roll 2d6 for the fall damage for the Zoroark. I could roll it. I should roll it, but it's more fun if you roll dice. So
9 total.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Walter goes underneath of where Zoroark is positioned. Could already see it because of its blind sight, but just now extra sees it and digs a 10-foot deep hole, 5 feet wide, right?
Yes.
And it pierces the surface after the hole is made, and Zoroark just falls immediately into it, taking 9 fall damage as it falls in the hole. The bottom of the hole, like the first 5 feet you can see because of the Dazzling Gleam, but the bottom 5 feet where Zoroark is, you only see like the top of Zoroark's head as it fell in the hole. But it was successful, and it's going to take some work to climb out. So nicely done.
Sick.
And that's all your actions. Do you have any bonus actions?
Is it? Quacko didn't take an action.
Schmidt used Revive, and then Walter did the thing. You get 2 actions per turn unless you want to overclock.
Oh, okay. No, we're good. We're good.
In that case, Elodie, it's you. At this moment, right after the hole is dug, the Dazzling Gleam turns off. Cabbage is done gleaming.
No more gleam.
Yep, complete darkness.
Okay. I think for the sake of our sanity and being able to see, I think I will do that again and try to illuminate a little bit so we can see what's going on.
Okay, your performance check will inform the duration, so please make a performance check.
This one is a 22.
Oh, that's fantastic. It will be for until the end of your next turn rather than the start.
Cool.
You get another full action as well as bonus actions and other things. Ancestral Fey Magic.
Ancestral Fey Magic. I can do that.
You really don't have to. I just think it's funny with the metronome healing wish.
It is funny, and it would be funny to do it considering what just happened with the metronome. Mm-hmm. I do only have 1 left. Let's do it. Why not?
Don't let the DM bully you, but I think it's
No. I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about doing it. So I was
Ancestral Fey Magic in the hole.
In the hole. Not in the hole, but
you don't get to choose a location yet. Cabbage just kind of does it, and then we would see what happens.
All right. 43.
It's a new one. Oh, so this is something I wrote up before we actually made this a proper mechanic, but this is still pretty cool. Cabbage calls upon the wills of her Fey ancestors, and creates a misty terrain inside the whole room, which is pretty great.
Oh.
And for the next minute, which is 10 rounds of combat, Cabbage can teleport wherever she wants as a bonus action.
Love that. So I love that for her.
That's pretty neat. It's pretty good. So you have all the misty terrain stats. You know what it does, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cool. Congratulations, Cabbage. Good stuff. Could have been a disaster, but that was great.
It would be really funny if Aubergine copycatted that.
Oh yeah, what would happen?
I'm curious. Yeah, what would that do? Just
we could find out.
More misty terrain.
We can find out.
Or a whole Ancestral Fey Magic.
Real. Can I copycat Ancestral Flame Magic?
You've done
Yes,
it.
we've done it before.
That's how you got Hydreigon.
I assisted Cabbage, and then it came with an Ancestral Flame Magic.
Is that what it was? Could have
Yes.
swore you copycatted it.
I have it written on my note
Okay,
for
yes.
assist.
You're right. You're right. You did assist it. You can copycat it if you wish. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. Can I move again with Aubergine this turn? Since
Is copycat a bonus action or an
Prankster?
action? Oh yeah, Prankster's its own thing. You have your own
oh.
budget for Prankster. That's fine.
Well, okay then.
Yeah.
Then I will copycat Ancestral Flame Magic.
Great. Roll
This is
another
funny.
Z100. See what happens.
Woohoo! I love rolling dice. That'll be a 98.
One moment, as I'm trying to
Another
figure out
Hydreigon.
how to like interpret this in a way that like works for Lipard. Lipard does a little flip and does a similar kind of channeling, but rather than to Fey ancestors, it seems to channel into like an evil energy, a sinister darkness, and it lunges forward and slashes the only hostile creature in this area, which happens to be Zoroark. And well, I guess it jumps in the hole. Yeah, because that's where Zoroark is. Lunges into the hole, gives Zoroark a swipe. This swipe prevents Zoroark from taking an action. So, but it has 3, but it's in a hole. So depending on what it wants to do, it's kind of screwed on its next turn. Yeah, not any crazy flavor on that one, but fun stuff.
Cool.
Pretty useful.
Still useful, yeah. Nice. Good stuff.
And we will say that Lipard jumps out on top of the hole rather than being in it still.
Okay.
Everything's still illuminated, same circle, 15 feet. Yeah, okay, cool. Anything else for Elodie?
No, that'll be it.
Okay, Gimli, thank you for your patience.
Of course. Now, remind me, is the thing still in the hole?
Yes.
Yes.
Zark is in the
Okay.
hole.
Is anyone else in the hole?
Technically, Schmidt, Omelet, Quacko, and Walter are connected via a tunnel, but they're not like directly in the hole.
I'm wondering if there's 2 options here I have.
Close
Earthquake
off
will
the
damage
hole.
everybody,
Uh-huh.
so that's definitely a no-go if you're in a tunnel.
Yeah.
But I could rock slide into the hole
Sure.
and seal it inside.
Yeah. You do that.
So rock slide, DC 18 strength save.
Are you intending to close the hole or are you intending to damage Zoroark? You
Close
could
the
say
hole, we still
both,
can
but
fight.
like you might have varying success, so I'm just curious.
I mean, if we close the hole and it works, we're done, right? Like, we just go
I suppose so, right?
if it works.
I just can imagine it trying to escape the hole and being successful. I'll just attempt to damage Zoroark. I think like that makes more sense right now.
Okay, sure. Yeah, roll to hit. Roll the hole.
I do not do that. You DC strength save.
DC strength save.
18.
Natural 19.
Okay. So you take half damage?
I believe so.
Yeah.
That's what it says. Some saves you take none if you pass, but I think rocks are still rocks. So
18 damage.
solid.
Yeah. It's pretty
Yeah,
good.
you Zoroark in the hole with the rocks above it goes, "Meow," and it seems like it just is struggling. Rather, you're not going to seal the hole from the top, but you have created rough terrain, so it will take.
Yeah,
um,
that was kind of I think a better goal. Here.
Okay. Yeah,
Create rough
so
terrain from the
it's
hole.
still accessible, but going in or out costs double movement.
Yes.
So worth noting. Great. You get one more action.
Well, Trevor got a good taunt in, so I'm gonna taunt him, calling a wee little bastard.
Oh,
and
is
yelling at the hole.
a proper Gimli taunt.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess that's an intimidation, or it could
Yeah.
be something else. However you want to flavor it.
I'm good with intimidation.
Okay, yeah, roll that.
18.
Okay. The nature of your taunt, are you like looking to demean and hurt feelings, or are you like, come at me, bro?
I think demean.
Okay. Noted. You hear a scream from the hole. Yeah.
Shakes his claw fist in the air.
Yeah. And this will influence its decision making. Okay. Any bonus actions? You good?
Nope, all good.
Cindy.
Hey.
Cindy.
It's like Sunday, isn't it?
Yeah, it is like Sunday.
That's great.
Hey, Cindy,
Mm-hmm.
do you have magma?
Do I have what?
Do you have magma?
You want to fill the hole with magma?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we can cool it off with water and just kind of seal it.
Oh, it's good vibes. That's much better seal than just rocks.
Can I like let friends get out of the way? Because like magma storm's a 20-foot circle.
If you want to flavor like pouring magma into a thing,
Yeah, you can just dump magma.
you can do it.
Yeah.
I'm still going to request a check, but you don't have to use the attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sick. Okay.
That's the freedom of Pokemon D&D, not just Pokemon.
Okay. I will have Cookie, I guess, magma goo the whole.
Yeah. Yeah. What are Cookie's proficiencies?
Survival in nature.
Okay. We'll just make it a wisdom. I just want a wisdom check for doing this.
21.
Okay, solid. As
19 on the die, so not a crit.
how does Cookie like expel magma out of the mouth? Just like drip out of the hands? Does it come out of the rocky shell?
Just vomits.
Most fire types vomit,
I like that
but
flavor. I do like that flavor.
Yeah.
Blah.
okay, yeah. Cookie.
I guess I'll Trubbish do this once. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Does Cookie like hold the rim of the hole like a toilet seat?
Sure.
I think that's funny. I mean, it doesn't have to. I just.
Cookie just got a little motion sickness.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. However you want to flavor it in your mind's eye is correct. As Cookie leans over the hole and expels magma from her mouth very successfully to fill in all the crevices created by the recent rock slide. What's the damage on Magma Storm?
4d12 plus 5.
Okay, please roll 2d12 plus 5.
Oh, and I also have charcoal, so I get a plus 4 to just that. And I got a 12 on one of them, so that's another one.
Hey, holy shit.
35.
Okay, significant damage dumping into the hole, and it seems like there's just pooling magma that is dripping, and you hear the Zoroark in the hole, muffled screams and yowls as it is getting dripped on by hot magma. You have another action.
Is the Zoroark coming out of the hole?
If it is, it's not coming out the way that Walter made it.
Okay. I think we're good. We're rolling out.
Okay.
I think I want to cool off. We're still in initiative though, right?
Yes, it's still initiative order.
Yeah, it's not done. Like, we're not done here. Like, we just leave now. Like, wait, what?
I'm done here. It's stuck. We can build a new door.
Do you wish to forego your action? You also hold it for a different situation if you're not sure what to do. Like, but you have to give a criteria.
I think I'll have like Basket just kind of like use the tremor sense vibes to make sure it's not like clawing its way out in the immediate now.
Okay, so you would want Basket to notify you if it seemed like
Yeah, if
it was
it's
escaping.
like clawing its way. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can assign Basket to that, and Basket will update you with any changes.
Perfect.
Great. It's Omari's turn. Omari will look to his little friend Pinchy and say, "Look, I know it's scary, but sometimes you just gotta fight. You gotta fight in a battle, and sometimes it's really serious. Sometimes your friends, your party members, they can get really hurt or slashed by a strange fox creature. And the best thing that you can do is just try and put on a brave face and give it your all." And Pinchy looks at Omari after making a check and goes, "Meh, ka, 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 ka." And that's it for Omari. He's just trying to pep up Pinchy. This would be Omelet's turn, if you wish Omelet to metronome. They're not in a Pokeball. They are conscious. You have the option. What are the odds you get Healing Wish again? You know?
What are the odds?
What are the
For
odds?
another self KO move?
Yeah,
like
come on.
Momentum,
Misty explosion.
Yeah. Oh my god, and Misty Train is up.
Holy shit, you're right.
Shit, we all die.
Oh, that'd be really
Do
fucking
it.
funny.
That'd be so funny.
Oh my god.
Oh, y'all encourage me to make bad decisions. Sword Stance.
Great.
Is what we rolled. So yeah.
Fantastic. You have Sword Dance on a different character sheet, right?
I have Quacko as a special Sword Stance.
Oh, yeah. What's Quacko's special Sword Dance? He gets an AC boost
I
or
think
something?
it just gets AC, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
The rest of it, I can read the rest. As an action, Quacko performs an intimidating dance with this leak, increasing its AC by +1 and doubling all subsequent bonus damage, dealing X2 for 1 minute.
Yeah.
If this move is performed, copied, mimic, dancered by any other Pokemon, they do not receive the AC bonus.
But hear me out. Omelet is Quacko's son. So I'd want a performance check from Omelet, actually.
Okay.
If it's a DC 12, no, 13 or better, then we'll get the full Quacko Sword Stance.
What is performance charisma?
Yes.
Holy fuck. Omelette is such high charisma.
Yes. It's like Omelette's main thing.
That's a dirty 19.
Yeah, fantastic. Omelette performs a swords dance just how Quacko would, and Quacko is proud. That brings us to the Zoroark's turn. Zoroark has lost an action from Ancestral Fey Magic Spooky version, and has lost an action from the Hole. There's only one thing Zoroark can try to do right now in this terrible, terrible situation, and it is to crawl through the 5-foot tunnel that is 15 feet long to get to an exit that is already made. Its movement has been reduced, so it can only move 15 feet. So Basket will notify Cindy, and it could henceforth, just above table, everyone can know that Zoroark has scurried, crawled through the tunnel that Walter made, and is now right next to Quacko, Omelette, Walter, and Schmidt. But cannot do anything else. You were very successful at reducing its ability to do things. So with that being said, we're back to Schmidt. There's an angry, sad fox that is right by your feet.
Mm-hmm. I think this is where we just pile on damage.
Yeah, I think it's vulnerable enough. We just
Could also get out of the hole, and we can seal that in too if needed.
I think if you jump out of the hole, I'm going to give it an opportunity attack, but at disadvantage, and only for one target, because it's like prone essentially. But I think it can swipe at your feet if you move.
Oh, I'm still holding Carping, guys.
Oh, yeah, you
Carping's
are.
still here.
Yeah, that's funny.
I mean, I haven't really moved a whole lot. I'm just telling my Pokemon what to do and holding a guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so remind me what Intimidation does again.
It can have a variety of effects depending on what you're trying to do. If it's not like Intimidate the ability, you can kind of flavor it on what you're trying to do. It just changes what the DC of the check is. But
my game plan is Schmidt grabs Omelette and bails out of the hole.
Okay.
And Quacko, who is proficient in Intimidation, stays there and intimidates it to where Zoroark does not hit Schmidt and Omelette.
Yeah, that can totally happen. Yeah, we will say if you get a DC 10 or greater on your intimidation check, no one but Quacko would be in danger. And if you get a DC 15 or higher, then Zoroark just does not opportunity attack.
Oh gosh.
What is it?
So, Quacko has a -1 on Charisma.
Yeah.
And I rolled a 1.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know how you super crit fail, but
yeah, super crit fail. I don't want to like punish you too hard, and we don't do a lot of critical fumbles. But I do think Zoroark's just gonna swing at Quacko right now. I think that is pretty appropriate.
Quacko has an ability.
Yes.
When a creature makes a melee attack against you, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the creature. You can use this feature a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus plus your dexterity modifier after taking a short rest.
That's a new one. What did we call it?
I did not write down the name.
It's fine. You do a cool thing where you can like riposte the claw attack. So you get an attack as well, right? They still follow through, but or do you cancel it out?
Yeah, we get an additional attack.
Okay.
As a reaction. Yeah.
Sure. That's pretty cool. I like that ability. It's almost like we came up with it together. We'll do Zoroark's first.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Rolling dark type damage. Dealing 33 points.
Quacko eats.
Nice. Way to go, Quacko. As a foxy claw slashes his duck body. How does he retaliate?
We're just going to retaliate with a slash.
Okay.
17 plus 9. Dirty 26?
Yes. Slash is boosted crit rate, and then the leak gives you 18 for crit, right? And you're at 17?
Yeah, I'm at 17.
Okay. Yeah, that does hit.
22.
22. A sizable hit. Zoroark is not looking good. Zoroark looks pretty beat up and tired. It's still got fight, but not happy at all. I believe that's it for Schmidt, right?
That is it.
Okay. Elodie, it's your turn.
Epic gaming moment.
So the Dazzling Gleam won't wear off. It'll last until the end of this current turn, but if you want to still use your action to illuminate, you're welcome to. And it'll just add to the current Dazzling Gleam that is happening. But you don't need it for yourself right now. It will end at the end of your turn.
Cool. We will...
Copycat the copycat.
No.
Hey, magic.
You know, might be a little too far. Just trying to think who I want to attack and who I want to provide more light. You know what? We'll start out with Cabbage using an attacking Dazzling Gleam at the Zerururk.
Offensive Dazzling Gleam in the hole.
Yes. In the hole. Can I do that?
Yes, Quacko is standing there, but he'd have his back turned, so we can just say that he's ignored. I think that's fine. I don't see.
He doesn't see it.
He's gonna see the brightness from it, but I don't think he's gonna offensively like be in damage of it. So yeah, rolling in Christmas save. That's a natural 4. That will be a fail.
Failure. So that will be 4d8 plus 8, and also it is blinded.
Yeah.
So let me roll that damage. Oh, wait, this is super effective?
It sure is. Dark type Zoroark.
Okay, that will be a small 50 damage.
That's pretty significant. Do you have any flavor for KOing this Zoroark?
Now this is epic. Let's see. What would Cabbage do here? She would put on a little show of it.
Uh-huh.
I do like, because classically she would always KO with like Draining Kiss.
Yeah.
So maybe she can like blow a little kiss to the Zoroark as she is using Dazzling Gleam.
I love that. Do you incorporate Quacko into this at all? Because he's right in front of Zoroark. You don't
would
have
Quacko
to.
like to be incorporated?
I don't know, maybe. Yeah.
I think it'd be like a cool guys don't look at explosions moment. And Quacko's just not looking at the Dazzling Gleam.
So true.
He doesn't have a lot of room to like walk away.
Wait,
but
Cabbage will toss her sunglasses down to Quacko as well, and they can.
Oh hell yeah!
She
One
has
of the
two
pairs.
Yeah.
so
And
they
then,
can both wear.
Who Are You by The Who starts playing in the background.
Hell yeah. Exactly that description happens. And Zoroark, kind of twitching, lowers its head into the dirt that was dug up by Walter, and its tongue sticks out of its mouth, and its eyes turn to X's. After a hard-fought combat, initiative ends. The darkness from this room dissipates. It's like shadows like tuck into the corners. They're just gone now. And the room is still dark, but it's not like pitch black dark. It's just like kind of a dark cave room, and Cookie's illuminating it pretty dang well. Do you have any business in this room before you leave? Because it seems, at least, that there's nowhere to go from here.
Are there any gems in the walls?
You looking for gems?
I mean, if they're here and we're here.
Roll a perceive. Anyone else want to do anything simultaneously?
16 percept.
Okay.
I would like to offer to Omelet. I said, hey, that situation got a little dicey. For future situations, I would like to have you in a Pokeball just so I can keep you safe. Would you be willing to come with me?
Roll a charisma.
Rolling a charisma.
This is a pretty low DC.
0 modifiers, so that's just a flat 14.
Okay, that is sufficient. Omelet the Togepi will in fact agree to be captured.
Yay.
As Omelet taps its cute little hand to the Pokeball, it does make eye contact with Quacko wearing the sunglasses.
Hell yeah.
Congratulations, you have caught a Togepi.
Yay!
Your Pokeballs are full, correct?
Yes. Omelet was in a Premier Ball. I feel like it was. That should be.
Yeah, that's
flavor.
important, actually.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Who are you going to send away into cyberspace?
Do I just want to send Omelet home immediately?
They are a baby.
Yeah.
But Metronome is also very cool.
Yeah, it's also very funny. Who else do I have on me? What's the full party right now? Because
Walter, Quacko,
Diana.
I
think Patricia for sure. Is that it? Do I still have? Oh, Emolga.
Yeah, Richie. That's it, I think, right?
That's it. Do we only get 4?
You get 5.
5.
5.
Diana, Richie, Quacko, Walter. That's 4. Fuck.
Well,
But
Quacko
Quacko's
doesn't
not
count.
a Pokeball.
I thought he still counted the party size, though. We've been over this before.
No,
Okay.
we've been.
Yeah. Schmidt's cheating a little bit.
Yeah.
He doesn't even technically own Quacko. So.
Well, who else do we even have? Buford?
I guess it would have been Jessica.
You put Jessica away for the gym, didn't you?
Did I? I thought I put Meryl Cheap away for the gym. Then is it Meryl Cheap that I have instead of Jessica?
No, you have Jessica. I'm checking my notes. Yeah, that's your party.
I have Jessica. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We'll send Diana back for now.
Okay. Diana, her Pokeball wiggles into cyberspace. And now you have Omelet in the party. Congratulations. 2 captures in one session? How often does this happen?
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Elodie, you want to try to catch Carbink again?
Hey, yo. Now's the perfect time. Things have been going well. Surely nothing can go wrong.
Hold on.
Carbink just saw us beat another baddie, so Carbink loves us more.
Yeah.
Dude, he's so buttered up right now.
That's true.
Can I assist and be like, listen, like, I know you really like me because I've been keeping you safe, but like Elodie, she's a real one.
Absolutely. You can either just roll a d6 on Elodie's roll, or you can roll your own independent persuasion check, and that'll affect the DC of the capture.
Ooh, what's my persuasion?
Charisma's the
I'll
stat.
roll my own persuasion.
Okay.
Okay. Do I also roll a persuasion?
It depends on what you're trying to do for the
Or-
capture.
I guess I'm more or less asking if it wants to come with instead of just going straight for the Pokeball.
Okay, yeah, that will be a persuasion. What did you get, Cindy?
A 10.
Okay, that's something. It's not going to hurt.
Hey, I actually rolled decently.
Mhm.
I'm doing some pretty crazy math right now in my head. 21.
Okay. Do you have any, like, flavor for how you persuade? You don't have to, but I'm curious.
Probably just, get up close to it and be like, hey, I know things have been scary thus far. But we're here to protect you through this. Just like Cindy said, like, we got you, fam. You're safe with us. Please come with us. We will continue to protect you.
Oh God, for real, for real.
When you said
Oh
get up,
God, for
Cap.
real.
when you said get up close, my brain just immediately pictured like a very intimate distance, like right up on Carbink, like in like
Like,
whisper-
I'm still holding him,
in
so it's
the
just like
personal-
yeah. And weirdly enough, Carbink likes it. Carbink feels very protected and safe. What ball are you using?
Good question. I have a moon ball.
Sure, if you want.
I feel like that aesthetic is kind of fun.
Technically, you should have chosen before you rolled, but
I
it's fine.
probably should have.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah, let's use the moon ball.
Okay. Based on your persuasion and based on Cindy's assistance and based on Carbink knowing that you're telling the truth, it is an easy, successful capture. I will not describe the wiggles because Carbink is now your Pokemon. Congratulations.
Yay!
Do you have a nickname? Depends on gender.
We did. We came up with a nickname. What was it? It was something with salt. Was it Salt Shaker?
Oh, it might have been. Or it might have just been Salt.
It was like Mr. Salt or something, or Mrs. Salt.
What is the name of the little guy from Blue's Clues?
Oh,
Mr. Salt.
The littlest guy is Paprika.
Carbink is genderless, so just keep that in mind.
It was Mr. Salt and Mrs. Pepper.
And then they had
Paprika.
Paprika and Baby
Little baby.
Ginger, and then they recently had twins. I
They
forget their
recently
names
had
though.
twins?
Yeah,
Hold on, I
Mr.
gotta
Salt
look
and
at the whole
Mrs. Pepper
family.
have been like
The
they've been
lore,
going
dude.
at
Yeah,
it.
you're like, what is this Blue's Clues kitchen lore?
The Spice family. They are known as the Shakers.
Yeah, they have twins. I think Sage and Ginger.
I saw
Say
a TikTok going
paprika,
off about how,
cinnamon.
like,
Sorry, yeah, paprika, cinnamon, and then Sage and Ginger are the babies, the new babies. I think Mr. Salt's funny because it's just a salt shaker.
He's
Just a-
Mr. Salt.
just
Like,
a
you don't
salty
mess
guy.
with Mr. Salt.
Yeah.
And he's genderless, so they can be Mr. Salt.
Yeah, whatever you want. Even if they weren't.
Let's do it. Let's do Mr. Salt.
I love you, Mr. Salt. Fantastic. So, Gimli, you're the only one who didn't offer an action right here. Cindy's kind of looking around and helping persuade Carbink to be captured. Omelet's been captured. Carbink's been captured. Are you doing anything in this room before you do anything else?
Let's see if my son's in here.
Okay, you're going to look around.
Oh, didn't I
Yeah.
I did roll a
You,
perception.
you did. You got a 16 on it.
Yes.
Do you want to... Are you specific? I guess you're specifically looking for your son.
Yes.
And Cindy's looking for gems.
Yes.
Okay. Cindy, since you rolled first, scouring the walls and the ceilings and just all over the room, you find a couple chunks of what seems to be burnt carbon by the doorway threshold. but otherwise, no shining materials. You do notice all over the wall, now that it's more lit and Cookie's providing actual light, there's scratches. All sorts of scratches. All up and down the walls, all over the ceiling and on the ground. This room is scratched up.
Probably because it was locked in a room for so long.
Gimli, you're looking for your son?
Yep.
You do not find your son. There's no other people in this room.
I'm shocked.
You do find in the back left corner where the illusioned Gimli was sitting an amulet on a string.
Let's take it.
Yep, absolutely.
It has an unorthodox shape, and it seems to be made out of like a metallic, either like copper or other like brass colored metal. It is like very smudged and dirty. You just gonna pick it up and pocket it?
Yes.
Okay. Roll me an intelligence check.
I crit failed.
Crit fail. Oh man. Gimli, you hold up this amulet in your hands, you take a look at it, and your HP immediately drops to 0, and you fall unconscious.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh no!
Hell yeah, dude.
Is this like the book? Like the image on the book? Like the...
Is it the same symbol? Yeah.
Who's checking?
I don't want to check, man. This shit fucked me up before.
If we check it with sunglasses, will that make a difference?
Do like the thing when
Okay.
you want to look at the eclipse. You just like make the little like
The
diorama
hole in the
thing.
box?
Yeah,
You look
the
at it...
hole in the
Oh
box.
my god.
We use a mirror to look at it.
That's right.
Can we like cover up half of the symbol at a time to like see if it is without looking at the whole symbol all at once?
You're welcome to try whatever you want.
In the meantime, can I transfer 20 HP to Gimli?
Yes, you may do that at no expense. Besides your own
Alright.
HP.
Yeah.
Before we restore Gimli, I actually want to pull him aside, if that's okay with everyone. It's not. It doesn't. I'm the DM.
Okay.
It's not. We're doing our own thing. For what Gimli sees as he just immediately falls unconscious, he sees a swirling soup of darkness and void, and he hears the sounds of people screaming in despair. The only kind of howl that you experience in tragic loss or in the process of death. And he sees red eyeballs in the distance all around him, blinking and staring at him. And then they all charge forward towards his body, and then Gimli awakens. Yeah, Gimli springs awake.
Oh,
You
Oh.
okay, bud?
no. That was horrible.
Cindy,
Well, do you
oh.
Do you want to talk about it?
I don't really know what I saw, but I was engulfed in fiery red eyes.
Oh.
That was
That's
pretty bad.
fun. Do you want to put your amulet in my bag without looking at it again?
That'd be great.
I like hold the bag
You-
open.
Do you have any recollection of what it looked like before you passed out?
you can roll history.
6. I have no idea what it looked like.
Yeah, Gimli's not sure. It was like he knew when he picked it up that it was not a holid or a holid. What? He knew that when he picked it up, it wasn't like a fully solid thing. Like it is geometric and there's holes in it. But as far as the exact shape, he does not know.
Just drop it in my bag.
Do you do that?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Little clink, clink, clink.
Cindy gonna have to make a roll every time they open their bag now.
Maybe.
That's about the chaos I'm looking for. That's fine.
Perhaps we should have wrapped it in something.
Well,
Mm.
it's in there now.
I
No,
mean, we
I'm-
could
I'm
feel
kidding.
around for it and
you-
wrap it. Like,
Yeah, you can still do whatever you
without looking at it.
need to do. Does Cindy try and get a glimpse of it, or she's just not fucking with it?
No, we don't fuck with shit like that.
Okay.
My HP is too low.
Except we exclusively fuck with shit like that. Okay.
I fuck with shit like that all the time, but not today. Apparently,
Okay.
burn
great.
down the door, but not look at the amulet. Let's go.
We were trying to steal extra mystic rocks to when we have enough, so we're fine.
After that retrieval, it seems there's not a whole lot going on in this chamber. The magma is starting to cool in the hole that was made to trap Zorak. Zorak is not directly beneath the magma anymore, which is probably nice for it? ? And besides that, you're able to leave if you wish.
Well, we still need to find this ferrothorn.
Mm.
So I guess it's down the ladder. Is that the vibe?
agreement from everyone. Agreement. One note, real quick, that you realized as Gimli fell over unconscious is that once again Slowpoke is unconscious.
Ugh.
Mori hasn't fallen unconscious yet.
It seems like at the moment he's doing okay.
The man's pretty hardy.
Yeah, it's
Good
tough
for
guy.
him.
Gimli, do you want this lovely Slowpoke? We all caught a Pokemon this session.
Okay.
Convinced.
If it were to be alive again, you could catch it.
If I return it, doesn't it get rid of the lead seed? So catching it might just save its life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is true.
Too bad we can't do that with Amari.
We could try.
Amari,
You could try.
I choose you.
I'll think of the
Here's what we
Slowpoke with a ball.
Well, he's unconscious, so we have to make him not unconscious.
I can use Healing Kiss on him real quick.
Give him 1 HP. Wow.
Well, Healing Kiss is a roll.
You could
Oh,
just say one if you want, but
Okay.
that's
Sure.
like
A
it's like
little
non-lethal
smoochy kiss.
damage, but non-lethal heal, right? Same idea.
Yeah.
Quick question.
Yes.
Healing Kiss consumes PP. Which move?
You don't have Draining Kiss anymore, do you?
I don't.
What are your moves?
Misty Terrain, Mystical Fire, Dazzling Gleam, and Decorate.
It doesn't fit on any of those. Just it has a 5. Just give it 5.
Okay. Understandable.
Okay.
I think I've used it today, so I will take 2.
Okay.
I don't know how I didn't see that earlier, but
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, Slowpoke slowly goes to consciousness, goes and just very slowly looks up.
Are you catching him?
Yeah. I had to think him with the Ultra Ball.
Okay, I didn't hear that. Yeah, you dink him. I still need a Pokemon handling. It should be very easy, but you could still fail it.
18.
Yep, that will succeed. Once again, no need to describe Wiggles. This is a 1 HP Slowpoke, and he is captured. Ka-ding! And there's you no longer see like leech seediness coming off of him. Gimli's Pokeballs do in fact wiggle. I can only imagine who he wants to send home.
The Slowpoke.
Yep, Slowpoke is out of here. Goodbye, Slowpoke.
Does Slowpoke have a name?
Gus.
Gus.
Gus. Regardless of gender, just
yeah,
Gus.
it's just Gus.
Yeah, no, I don't care what gender it is. It's Gus.
It's Gus.
did I have to send a Pokemon home?
You did. I forgot. Please choose.
It's okay. I will choose. We will send the Carbink home for now.
Okay.
I'll get it back later.
Mr. Salt gets yeeted into cyberspace
Goodbye, Mr. Salt.
and will be met another day. Omari says, "Oh wow, man, you experienced trainers catching Pokemon so quickly. Maybe I should, I could learn a thing or two from you." As he recalls Pinchy the Trapinch. The Paco descends the ladder, and as they descend, they hear something in the distance. Not the sound of heavy monster footsteps or a blade sharpening like they've been hearing before, but instead just a distant little chant, little monster sounds. They hear the sound of like little footsteps. They come all the way down the ladder, and they see at the 3rd basement floor of this dungeon a little bonfire, and there are strange spherical but also bipedal figures that are doing a little dance. They have funny little faces. They look kind of like dolls with little yellow accents, and they're dancing around the fire. They're having a good time. Seems like not a care in the world. And as the Paco reaches them, or stays in the shadows but approaches the strange celebration, that is where we will end the session. Hello, and thank you so much for listening to the latest episode of Dunsparce and Drampa. Extra special thanks to our latest patrons being Tatted Sif and Umi Core. If you'd like to become a patron or check out our social media or any other things that we offer, including our P.O. Box, please check out linktree/Dunsparce, linktr.ee/DUNSPARCE. Our next session will go live on November 28th. We'll see you then.
But all friendships are built on trauma.
Yeah, the door opens up and there's a barber with a chair. He says, "Come on in, I'll give you a shave and a haircut." No, that's not what
How
happens.
much?
Can you shave off these leech
no.
seeds?
Retconning.
I'm sorry.
Crunchy's rolling my dice right now. I have to put them in my lap because he keeps pawing at them. He's such
As
a good
he
kid.
should.
He's the best kid.
He's trying to be a gamer.
He already is a gamer.